Our planet Earth has some of the most breathtaking landscapes, but unlike tourist-filled cities and towns, there are a few places no human should ever dare to visit. Here are the 10 most dangerous places on Earth. Number 10. Danakil Desert, Ethiopia. Danakil Desert is one of the most uninhabited environments in the world, is the Danakil Desert in East Africa. With temperatures that regularly exceed 50 degrees Celsius 122 degrees Fahrenheit, volcanoes and geysers that spew toxic gas, the Danakil Desert is not an easily accessible location for travel enthusiasts. Your physical health can take a massive hit even if you stay there for a short period of time. This is amongst the weirdest places across the world. The most adverse effects occur due to the presence of high concentration of poisoning vapors of sulfur in the region. This region is a volcanically active area, and on top of that, to increase the risk, the air temperature in the desert rarely falls below 50 degrees Celsius, thereby making the Danakil Desert one of the most dangerous areas in the world. Number 9. Mariana Trench, Atlantic Ocean. The Mariana Trench is the deepest place on Earth, reaching almost 7 miles below the surface of the Atlantic. It's pitch dark and freezing cold, but the extreme pressure is the real killer, a bone-crushing 8 tons per square inch. Because it's the collision site of 2 massive tectonic plates, volcanic activity in the form of hydrothermal vents exist in places along the rift. Temperatures directly near the vents can reach 572 degrees Fahrenheit. The fluids that come from the vents are highly acidic. Nonetheless, there are bacteria, crustaceans, octopi, and fish that have evolved and adapted to the harsh conditions. Number 8. North Sentinel Island, India. North Sentinel Island is a strictly prohibited piece of land thanks to the locals. There are mysterious tribes that live on the island, and they refuse any connection to the outside world. Many people have attempted to reach out to the people living there, if only to take a census of their population numbers, and many have died as a result. Even if you reach out warmly, the only likely response is to have their arrows aimed at you. As a result, attempting an excursion to the island is prohibited to avoid any more fatal encounters. North Sentinel Island is situated in the Andaman Islands and is considered one of the most dangerous places in the world for tourists to visit. This is amongst the strangest islands on the Earth and attracts globetrotters with its tales. Another reason why people are asked not to visit the place because of the safety of the tribal community. They have absolutely no immunity, and tourists can carry some disease-causing germs and may spread it to the whole community. Number 7. Gates of Hell, Turkmenistan. The Turkmenistan Darvaza gas crater is known as the Gates of Hell. It is a natural gas field within an underground cave. Geologists set it on fire to prevent methane gas from spreading, and it has been burning since 1971. It is located in the middle of the Karakum Desert, about 260 kilometers north of Turkmenistan's capital, near the village of Derwiz, Ashgabat. The gas reserve that has been discovered here is one of the world's most extensive natural gases. Locals gave the name Door to Hell to the area, referring to the explosion, boiling mud, and orange flames in the large crater, 70 meters in diameter. The hot spots spread across an area 60 meters long and roughly 20 meters deep. It is among the top 10 dangerous places in the world. Number 6. Skeleton Coast, Africa. Skeleton Coast is spread across the south of Angola to the north of Namibia. It stretches from the Kunena River, south, to the Swakop River. The Skeleton Coast ranks in the list of the deadliest places on Earth because of its harsh climate, and it offers almost zero chance of survival. There's no food or fresh water to be had, and the dry desert winds would dehydrate you pretty fast, combined with the open dunes offering no shade for relief from the sun. Apart from harsh climatic conditions, the area is filled with bones of numerous animals. The sands are also littered with the bones of whales, turtles, seals, and even elephants along the shores, either washed up already dead or driven to the sea by thirst and dying later on. Apart from natural conditions, human threats, gang violence and robbery make it unfit for tourists to explore the place. Undoubtedly, it is among the most dangerous places on Earth. Number 5. Death Valley, USA. Sitting between California and Nevada, Death Valley National Park is a land of extreme heat. With the highest recorded temperature of 56.6 degrees Celsius, it's officially the hottest place on Earth. And the valley's name is well-deserved, with some hikers losing their lives to the extreme conditions in the past. The sun's concentrated energy here is deadly and downright uncomfortable, even though over 1 million visitors head to the park every year to see the Badwater Basin. The sailing stones on Racetrack Playa are also a big pull, thanks to their mystery. But the extremes switch during winter when the temperatures plunge and occasionally reach freezing during the nights. The rainy seasons in the surrounding mountains also bring the dangers of flash floods to the valley. Number 4. Oymyakon, Russia. In the heart of Siberia is the tiny Russian village of Oymyakon. This place is considered to be one of the most dangerous places because of its extreme climatic condition. The severe temperature makes it impossible for life to sustain in this region. The temperature drops to as low as -40 degrees Celsius, -90 degrees Fahrenheit, making it impossible for tourists or travelers to visit the place safely as not many can survive this temperature. Apart from the heat, people do not visit this place as no vegetables are available and nothing can be grown, so the lack of food is another major issue. Only about 500 people have managed to settle down in this place and survive the bitter cold. Number 3. Alagoas, Brazil. Imagine living in a place where you never know when and by whom you will be minced into pieces and forced to leave the world. This is the coastal state of Alagoas in Brazil for you. A few important metropolises of Brazil, such as Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo, are known to have a very high crime rate. However, in spite of its small size and low popularity, Alagoas has the highest rate of murders in the whole of Brazil, and most possibly, even in the entire world. Though this state houses only about 3 million inhabitants, more than 2,000 people are killed every year. This should be very alarming for all visitors as well. Number 2. Snake Island, Brazil. There's an island about 25 miles off Brazil's coast where no local would ever dare to walk. There are rumors that the last fisherman who strayed too close to his shores was found drifting in his boat days later, lifeless in a blood pool. The mysterious island is known as Ilha de Queimada Grande, and setting foot there is reportedly so dangerous that the Brazilian government has made it illegal for anyone to visit. The biggest threat the island poses is its colonies of golden lancehead snakes, which are a variety of pit viper species. One bite will kill a grown man within a few hours, the venom burning through flesh and causing the victim to bleed to death. Luckily, Snake Island is the only place you'll find this particular snake. There are so many snakes on one island, by some estimates 1 snake per square meter, 10.8 square feet, with a population of between 12,000 to 14,000 of them living on this small island. Number 1. Death Road, Bolivia. Its real name is North Yungas Road and it connects Louisiana Paz to Coroico in Bolivia. Driving either way on this 43-mile switchback road means taking your life in your hands. Thick fog, cliffs plummeting 2,000 feet by the road's edge, landslides, and waterfalls make navigating downright dangerous and frankly terrifying. Until 1995, 200 to 300 drivers died on this road every year, giving it the nickname Death Road. Many of the people who died were on trucks and buses, attempting to negotiate the hairpin turns that weren't wide enough to accommodate their vehicles. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel.